What's up, Ninja Empire? Welcome to another episode of the character design series that we have going on here for Ninja Empire. We are continuing to do these digital illustrations or character illustrations so that we can just build this population on or in the Ninja Empire so that we have a full rich world once we start making the mock video game and comic and stuff like that. So this character was not a Patreon character design. It was just one that I decided to draw. And this was a character that I had drawn, well, I drew this person a while ago for a different kind of story, but I readapted this design for Ninja Empire because I figured I can make it work and have a really nice story to go along with it. So this character is actually a ninja medic, okay? Now, there are doctors everywhere, but this specific robot or android was created to be placed in various locations all around the Ninja Empire to aid people who are, sick or who are injured. And what happens is there are like little stations where they will be placed in charge, and they stay dormant until you come into a certain distance, a certain vicinity for them. And then if they recognize that you are hurt or sick or whatever the case may be, that you would need medical attention, they would turn on. And then they would come to you and add and give you aid. Now, the problem is, right, it's just programmed, it's like you need aid. And whether you want it or not, it's going to give it to you. It's going to be like, nope, sorry, you need aid, so therefore this is what's going to happen, right? And when the aid is being dispensed, it's actually pretty cool because this robot is actually not just a caretaker, but also a very skilled martial artist. So they were programmed with an array of martial arts knowledge so that they can actually defend someone who's being hurt. So for instance, in this time of war, if someone gets into the vicinity and let's just say they got cut in the side or got their arm cut off or whatnot, this would activate. They would go over, they would try and treat the wound, and then if someone came in and was like, well, I'm gonna try and kill this person because they're my mortal enemy and I need to get rid of them, the ninja medic will actually stop them, right? First with non-lethal force, and just be like, go away. I'm trying to make sure that I can take care of this person, and if that doesn't work, then they start fighting. It's like, okay, well then we need to fight. So I need to make sure that you are incapable of fighting or trying to cause harm to my primary directive, which is to take care of this one person because that's who I've deemed is necessary for aid first. And so they'll fight them, and if the other person happens to be a more skilled fighter, then the segments in their arm actually can open up and generate power weapons. So, it's like, oh, well, you fight with a sword, okay, and then it'll, generate this energy dagger to fight to make sure that it can protect the person who they are trying to work on and save and stuff like that. The funny part about that situation, though, is let's just say it's in hand-to-hand combat, right? And that person's fighting, and then the robot's fighting, and then it grabs and breaks its arm, right? It breaks the person's arm who is attacking. They will then go and take care of the other person first, and then come over and deliver aid to the person whose arm they just broke, right? Because at this point, they don't actually have conscience. They're not self-aware. They are just robots. And so it'll just go prime directive, save first person, and that first person was this person. And now that you have a broken arm, it's like, well, I need to take care of this person first, and then I'm gonna go over here and take care of you. And which leads to an interesting type of story because, if you just broke my arm, I really don't want you to give me aid, okay? So I think that's going to add a little something to it, especially in this time of war where people are trying to kill each other. And then it's like, all right, well, let me help you I'm gonna help you, and then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna help you. And then, you know, this person's like, why would you help them? You know, they're trying to kill me. Don't you know what they're doing? Blah, blah, blah. And the robot's just like, you know, it doesn't necessarily talk to them. It has a certain set of prompts that it can use and talk and stuff like that, ask questions and then go from there. But it's not having a conversation with you, you know, so it wouldn't understand that. It just keeps going. And so I was thinking that even though, like, let's just say this character is getting overwhelmed, right? Even with the energy stuff, once you get a close-up of the face, you can see that it's divided right down the middle. And that's like the last-ditch effort to ensure that the person that they were trying to save will have the best chance of survival. And its face will open up, and then there's this, you know, mini generator that has a cannon, and it'll just dispense all of its energy that it has left in one final blast, right? To try and eliminate the threat to the first person they are trying to take care of. So I thought that was going to be something interesting that you could have, you know, where it's like it's a protector, but it will fight you, it will kill you if it needs to, if you are in the way of it trying to save someone's life, the first person who they initiated as this person needs help. And so I just really thought that would be a cool idea, not to mention as the war has gone on, you know, no one's there to take maintenance or anything like that, so they'll get destroyed and stuff like that. And I was thinking that maybe the heir to the Shogun's throne actually has one of these as their bodyguard, right? They've come and were like, I really like this, and they assign it a value, like they assign it like it's trying to take care of it and be friends and stuff like that, but it's not. But you know, as a child, they always had this robot on their side, and so they've grown really attached to it. I thought that would be an interesting idea too, you know, to have something that you are absolutely attached to that has no feelings towards you, except for the fact that it is trying to make sure that you stay healthy, right? That's it. I thought that was going to be rather interesting idea. With the design of this character, I wanted to try and make it so that they looked like they were part of it. The person who designed them was like, oh, females are better, so we'll make it a female medic. That way people will feel more comfortable with this character. The problem is the face literally just has eyes and a shadow for a nose, right? There is no actual nose there. There's a bump. When you do a profile, there's a bump of the nose, but there's nothing there. So it's just a shadow. There's no lips, no nothing. And so if you were approached by this robot, you'd probably be freaked out. You're like, whoa, it's kind of creepy. Like, go away, don't do that. Don't come close to me. I'm worried. Like, there's that line, right? The line that goes straight down the face. But I figured that it would be interesting to have that kind of balance where it's like, I am the ultimate caregiver. I'm going to take care of you no matter what. But I have no facial features that would make you feel as though you should feel calm in my presence, right? It is a giant robot, and it's like, here you go, this is who I am, right? But it's the caregiver on the planet. It's like the ultimate caregiver because it can protect you, it can save your life, and it can do all the things that it needs to do to make sure that you survive, right? But it looks creepy, in a way. One of the designs that I really wanted to push on this is the like big beads that are around the robot's neck. And the reason that I did that is like, they're not, it's like, why'd you make them red? And it's like, well, they're red because it's actually vials of blood. So it could do a blood transfusion right there if it needed to, right? So it's like, it's more practical than anything, and they're held together by magnets. So if you took one off, it would just, right? And since she is metal, it would connect to the back and it would just be open towards the back, but it would always try and format right back to it. So I thought that would be a pretty cool idea. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. I hope you like it. Doesn't really have a name as usual. If you have one, drop one in the comments. And as always, I'll see you at the next video, and born a ninja, die a ninja. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you'd like to support the Ninja Empire, please consider going over to my Patreon page. And if you'd like to see more of my content, please click on any of the videos that you see. Also, if you'd like to see a more behind-the-scenes look at what I do on a daily basis, please head on over to my vlog channel. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the next video.